Hi friends, it's Joan at 10 Pentacles Tarot, and today I'm going to review for you the Queen of the Moon Oracle. And this, by the way, is my 100th Oracle deck review. So after you see this one, there are 99 more different Oracle decks that I reviewed on my channel if you'd like to see those. And the playlist is called Oracle Deck Reviews Volume 1. All right, so let's take a look at this. So this is a sturdy top and bottom box. The cover looks like this. It is published, it's created by Stacey DeMarco, published by Rockpool. And Rockpool's been coming up with a lot of decks lately. It says, humans have always connected to the mystical power of the moon and the energy of the seasons. This beautifully illustrated Queen of the Moon Oracle allows you, the modern seeker, to plug into these, the most primal energies of all. This features a full moon cycle of lunar images, each gorgeously rendered and able to be used as a stunning circular altar display. Experience the seasonal moons and the power they provide, and learn which moons are best timings for rituals and spellcraft and making talismans for prosperity, love, health, and more. So artwork is by Kinga Britschgi. That's Britschgi. Britschgi. And sorry, Kinga, I hope I did not demolish your name too badly. And then, of course, Stacey DeMarco. And what's nice is I found this deck at half-price books for $12.49. But I also saw it on the same day at Barnes & Noble for the regular publisher price of $24.95. And in the UK, it's $18.99. So that is the box. Let's take a look. Inside's just kind of silverish. Now let's take a look at the guidebook. It is soft cover, glossy finish guidebook. Title page. And this is a 2018 deck. So this has been around for a little while. So there's table of contents. And I keep seeing it and I kept thinking, oh, I need to buy that. And then I just finally did. Okay, so we have a preface, introduction. Then it talks about the full moon, the waning moon, the new or dark moon, and the waxing moon. So all the moon phases. And then this is kind of interesting. I created this deck based on the 27.3-day sidereal cycle, the time it takes for the moon to complete one orbit around the Earth. I rounded it up, as many witches do in their practices. Okay, and that's by Stacey DeMarco. Then it's how to use the cards. There's a full moon 3-card draw, a 4-element spread, a traditional 7-card spread, and there is a full lunar cycle spread, very interesting, and a seasonal spread. And then it talks about dedication for your cards, and then it starts with the card description. So we have a color picture, a small color picture of the card. We have the number and title of the card, keyword or phrase, talks about it. And then there is an affirmation and the divinatory meaning. And we will do, and then at the end is companion stone or metal. And for this one, it's jet. But I will do a 1-card reading at the end so you can see how the book is written, because that's always important, I think, especially with oracle decks. Unless you're a person who doesn't even look at the book and you just, you know, use your intuition, which is fine. But I always find the book adds very, very more interest and more layers of meaning to everything, and you can find out about the author. Speaking of which, there's an author's page here and an illustrator page here. All right, so that is the guidebook. Now let's take a look at the cards. And of course, in all the Rockpool decks, there is this download your free Rockpool Oracle Reading Cards app, and it tells you how to do it for iPhones and Android phones. And the cards look like this on the back. It's all the moon phases. And it's not really reversible because there are no reverse meanings, but the cards are glossy. And each card has the number of the card at the top and the name of the card or the moon phase and a keyword. All right, so let's take a look at the cards one by one, like I said, and then we'll see how they shuffle, and we'll do a one card reading. All right, so Dark Moon, the Void. New Moon, Beginnings. Waxing Crescent, 1, Realization. Waxing Crescent 2, Acceptance. Waxing Crescent 3, Growth. Waxing Crescent 4, Self-Love. Waxing Crescent 5, Nourishment. Waxing Crescent 6, The Path. Then we have First Quarter Moon, Assessing. Waning Gibbous, Discernment. Waxing Gibbous, I'm sorry, that was Waxing Gibbous, my mistake. Waxing Gibbous 1 is Discernment. Waxing Gibbous 2, Fear. Waxing Gibbous 3, Boundaries. Waxing Gibbous 4, Will. Waxing Gibbous 5, Focus. Waxing Gibbous 6, Action. Full Moon, Power. Waning Gibbous 1, Self-Reflection. Waning Gibbous 2, Pleasure. Waning Gibbous 3, Balance. Waning Gibbous 4, Beauty. Waning Gibbous 5, Resilience. Waning Gibbous 6, Wisdom. Then we have Last Quarter Moon, Gratitude. Waning Crescent 1, Protection. Waning Crescent 2, Resistance. Waning Crescent 3, Surrender. Waning Crescent 4, Release. Waning Crescent 5, Peace. Waning Wolf Moon, Hunger. Wait, there's no Waning Crescent 6? That's what I was expecting. I guess not. So we have the Wolf Moon, which is Hunger. And then the Snow Moon, Purity. Worm Moon, Faith. Egg Moon, Trust. Flower Moon, Blossoming. Hot Moon, Extremes. Thunder Moon, Change. Green Corn Moon, Patience. Harvest Moon, Fruition. Hunter Moon, Abundance. Beaver Moon, Creation. Long Night Moon, Darkness. Queen of the Moon, Sovereignty. Lunar God, the Masculine. Blue Moon, the Unexpected. Supermoon, Attraction. So those are all of the cards. There are 44 of them again. So let's see how they shuffle. This is a standard Oracle deck size. It's thin enough that I should be able to do the riffle shuffle with it. Yeah. And they shuffle nicely. They don't stick together. And you know, I can't say that for every deck. I have some that stick really a lot. And it's kind of actually a pain to use them. So it's important that they don't stick together. All right, so let's do a one card reading so you can see how the book's written. So, Spirit, what do you have to tell the viewer today through this deck? What does the viewer need to pay attention to watch? I'm feeling this one. And this one is the Waning Crescent 4 Release card. So that's what it looks like. I'll try to prop it up a bit. Waning Crescent 4. All right, let me find that in the book. It's card number 27. So 27, the number 27, or the number 9 might mean something to you today as well. So let's see, 27. This is what it says. The key word is release. It says, let it go. It is time to release anything that does not serve you. Old negative habits do not engage you anymore as the payoff is not enough. You are ready to make room for bigger, brighter, more aligned things. And the affirmation is, I freely release what I no longer need. There's a payoff if we decide to finally release something we no longer need. The payoff is as individual as you are, but there will be a universal feeling of making space for something new. The secret to effectively releasing what no longer serves you is, in fact, knowing that the payoff will indeed be worth it, which makes it super important to know what that positive payoff may be. For example, giving up a habit such as smoking, which we know is detrimental to your body in that it's cancer-causing, among many other nasty things, has payoffs. What the most important payoff is for you may be different for someone else who is giving up the habit, but it needs to be clear to your mind, body, and spirit. You might give up so that your body feels healthier generally, or so that your children and those around you aren't exposed to the smoke and chemicals, that you live longer, or that all that money you're wasting on cigarettes could be used for something that's more in line with what you really want, such as travel or a home, all of which are real payoffs for which is worth releasing the habit. In magic, in particular in spellcraft, the art of release after raising power is vital to its effectiveness. Should we raise power without sending it out to the universe or deities in a focused way, it remains stagnant or stuck. This can cause us to feel overwhelmed. And the companion stone or metal that goes with this card is smoky quartz. All right, that's pretty helpful. So that was, that tells you how the book is written and whether you can relate to it or not. All right, friends, that was my review of The Queen of the Moon Oracle. Again, by Stacy DeMarco, with illustrations by, let me see if I can say it correctly this time, Kinga Britschke, who is actually a Hungarian artist who's lived with her American husband and son in the U.S. since 1995. And it is published by Rockpool. It's a 2018 deck, and it's very beautiful. So if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't done so already. It's completely free for you, and it helps me out a whole lot. There are a lot of videos on Oracle deck reviews, tarot deck reviews. There's a 10-lesson series on how to read tarot for beginners, and a lot of other things that I think you'll enjoy if you really like everything divination and metaphysical. Okay, so I want to thank you for being here today. I appreciate you more than you'll ever know. I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever it is where you are, and I hope to see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.